The Central Line was opened in 1900 by the Central London Railway. It runs through central London, as its name suggests obviously, from Epping, Ealing Broadway and West Ruislip, far away from the city centre, across 49 stations and 46 miles of tracks. Or 74 kilometers from mainland Europeans. The line is notorious for being overcrowded during peak times, because of the crucial east-west axis it forms and operates. But with Crossrail, or the Elizabeth line as TfL calls it, and it really shouldn't be, as it makes things more complicated for everyone, opening soon, it should fix this problem. At least a little bit. I hope. One of my favourite stations on the Central Line is Gans Hill, because its design is based on that of metro stations in Moscow, with its wide corridors, bright interior and large arches. This design is for better management of crowds during rush hour, even though Gans Hill station turned out to not be as busy as originally planned. Now let's move on to the best part of the Central Line in my opinion, the rolling stock. The Central Line is operated using 85 1992 stock built by British Rail Engineering Limited, BREL for short, and ABB between 1991 and 1994. The first of the trains entered service during April 1993. Now you might actually wonder why I like the 1992 stock so much, even though most people actually hate it because of its plastic look. Well, that's because of traction motor sounds that are very similar to the MX series operated on the Brussels Metro. And as I'm from Brussels and grew up with these trains, that's why I like the 1992 stock so much. By the way, the 1992 stock is also operated on the Waterloo and City Line, as short of 4 car sets. Only 5 complete sets were built though, all of them are still in operation to date. The other difference between the Central and Waterloo and City Line sets is that the Central Line sets use ATO and ATP for protection, whilst the Waterloo and City Line sets use tripcocks. For some weird reason which I don't even know. Even though the Central Line is the second busiest line on the tube, just after the Northern Line, it has the least used station on the whole of the network, that's Roding Valley on the Hainault Loop. So to conclude, the Central Line is incredible for both its size and all the transfers it offers, and major places it links and stops at, which makes this line a victim of its own success in some sort. I'm personally also really looking forward to the upgrades being undertaken at the moment and the new tube for London, which will bring higher capacity walk-through carriages and finally aircon, meaning you will one day be able to travel on the Central Line during summer without passing out. Hi all, I hope you enjoyed this video on the Central Line. If you did, then please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it. You can also comment by the way if you want. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.